Hello there, my name is Thomas O'Regan, and over the last 3.5 years, me and my wife have built an 11 property portfolio. Now, something I want to talk to you guys about today is picking markets for capital growth. Now, if you're investing in residential real estate, most likely you're looking to get some huge capital gains, or you're looking to invest in property to get some capital gains out of it. Now, the thing about capital gains is no one ever actually knows 100%. There's no way to 100% tell when and where there is going to be capital growth. But like a doctor, you can read the signs and make some sort of prediction. You know, I think everyone's familiar with those stories of people, and this might be a little bit dark, but I'm sure people will be able to relate about those stories of doctors saying to a patient that they have cancer and they have 3 days to live or 6 months to live or however long they have to live, and because the doctor's looking at them and making a judgment by what is normal for this person. But everyone's different, right? And that's not the point. The point is, like a doctor, like a property investor, you have to read the signs and understand the market to make your predictions. And like a person with cancer, they are ultimately going to die. The same with a property investor. You're picking a market for capital growth, there's ultimately going to be capital growth, but no one really knows exactly when that is going to happen. Now, the way to actually pick a market, pick a property market to invest in for capital growth is, you have to educate yourself. You have to understand what are the fundamental drivers when it comes to capital growth. Big one, supply and demand. Another one is like if you're purchasing property that is below rebuild cost, that's also a good investment. You're going to get capital growth there. And if you're purchasing property at or below land value, that is also something that is going to get capital growth. Now, on the flip side, right? If you're looking at a property and it's an off the plan property and the value of it is highly heavily inflated, far beyond the land value and far beyond the replacement cost, then it is very unlikely that your property is going to get capital growth unless there's some sort of serious supply and demand constraint there on your property as well. Now, I like to invest in apartments, and when I said land component before, there is a land component in apartments as well, and sometimes it can potentially be more valuable than a larger land component of a house. How is that possible? Well, if you're in a more desirable area, if your land is in a more desirable area, that would mean that the land is valued at more. So, for example, in the CBD, most CBDs, the land is valued far, 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 far higher per square meter than the land in the country. Now, when I say far higher, I mean the land can be valued like 100, 200, 1,000 times higher than the value of the land in the country. So even if you purchased if you purchase a house on a large land in the country, you may be better off just buying 1 square meter of land, of a property with 1 square meter of land, which is, you can't buy a property with 1 square meter of land, but you might be better off buying a property with 1 square meter of land in the city because its value is higher, or you're purchasing it closer to the land value, meaning the land is going to continually go up as land is scarce and building is not. But my point here is, when you're investing in property, understand the fundamentals that push up capital growth, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking to get capital growth in your property portfolio, and you can't always 100% predict what is going to get capital growth and when, but you can read the signs, you can educate yourself and make an educated decision on the future potential of your property portfolio. All right, guys, see ya. Bye.